Well, hello everyone. Is it my video already appear?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss, it is
Okay,
clear.
so you can hear my voice clear, okay?
Very clear, Miss.
Okay, thank you for answering. Vina, why you don't open your camera? Please open your camera.
I apologize, Miss. My laptop is error, so I cannot open my
Oh, that's
camera.
okay. That's okay then. Okay, if everyone already in the Zoom session for today's meeting, I will start the lesson for today. Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
So, hello. Why you don't feel so excited today? Are you feel tired already?
I'm
No,
hungry, Miss.
Hungry?
yes, are
After
hungry,
this,
Miss.
okay. Why, Ibeng, I can hear you clearly?
I am hungry, Miss.
Oh, also hungry. After this is the break session. You can get your meal, okay, with your friends. And all right, I will ask you. So, how are you doing? You can put the emoji about your field today. Are you feel excited, happy? Can you share with me with the emoji? Oh, thank you. Why are you laughing, Ibeng?
Because I am feeling funny, Miss.
Feeling funny? Is there any
Yes,
something funny here?
I am funny, Miss. So I feel funny.
Okay, you the you make the class feel so funny. Okay, thank you for sharing, everyone. Okay, before we start the class, we should pray together. Pick uh I will pick Coco for lead the praying session today. Please.
Okay, guys, let's pray before class start. Before class start, we pray together. Okay, begin. And enough. Thank you.
Thank you, Coco, for leading the praying session. So now I would like to check your attendance. So if I mention your name, you can say hello or hi, miss. Okay. All right. Okay, student, have you seen my screen appear in your laptop?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, can you read what is that?
The King Crown
King Crown.
storybook.
Yeah.
It's
So
a book.
I will telling you a story for you before we start the class. It's about the king crown. Okay, first, once upon a time, there was a prosperous and also majestic kingdom. The king of the kingdom has abundant pure gold from their previous war victories. The king wanted to make a new crown from the pure gold he had. He wanted his crown to be made by a famous crown designer from a neighboring kingdom. The designer agreed with the king's crown project. The king wants the crown to be completed within a week, otherwise the designer will not be paid. The designer agreed on condition that would be discussed on the day the crown was finished. After a week had passed, the designer came back with several crowns of the same shape. The king was surprised to see 3 crowns in front of him, even though he only ordered 1 crown. The king asked the designer, and the designer conveyed the condition as he managed to make the crown on time. The king asked what condition must be met to this designer. The designer asked the king to take one of the three crowns. However, only one of the three crowns is made of pure gold. And if the king fails to find the right crown, then the crown made of gold will be his. So the king agreed with the designers over, after which the king asked the royal aide to find the right crown for him. Do you understand about the story? Until this? Okay, good. So from the story, can you guess what we will learn for today? Anyone?
Are we gonna learn about gold, Miss?
Yes, exactly. It's have relation with the gold. Maybe the specific. Can you guess whether it's the physics, chemistry, or biology one?
Are we going to learn about the king and the queen, Miss?
The king and the queen? Yes, but not exactly the answer. It's okay. All right.
Miss, I
So
think we
yes,
will learn about chemistry because the gold is the characteristic of gold is in chemistry, right?
yes. Oh, yes. We just learned the periodic table, right? In the periodic table one,
Yes,
there is
Miss.
gold, right? Yeah. Thank you, Vina Cantik, for the answer. Thank you also, Ibeng, for the answer. Okay, so today's we will learn about density. Do you know what is density? No idea? It's okay because you still unfamiliar with the density. So we will learn that today. So today activity, we would like have a group discussion, presentation, and also have a quiz. But don't worry, the quiz is due in the night. So I as mentioned before that we will learn about density. What is density? So density is the measurement of how tightly a material is packed together. The density of material shows the denseness of that material in a specific given area. So materials density is defined as its mass per unit or for the volume. And density is essential measurement of how tightly matter is packed together. So it is a unique physical property for a particular object. The principle of density was discovered by Greek scientist named Archimedes. So it is easy to calculate density if you know the formula and understand the related units. The symbol is rho, represented density, or it can also be represented by the letter D. And here's the example of density. Iron, platinum, and lead, and also gold are example of dense materials. So many type of rock and minerals also examples of dense materials. So what is that? Material that are dense are most likely to feel heavy or hard. So feel heavy. The opposite of dense is sparse, and a few example of sparse material are glass, aluminum, styrofoam, bamboo, and extra. So in general, liquid are less dense than solid, and gases are less dense than liquid. So the pattern must be the solid, liquid, and also the gases. This is due to the fact that solid have densely packed particle. Liquid are materials where particles can slide around one another, and gas have particles that are free to move all over the place. So based on the story, The King Crown, how to find the real king crown? this is the problem for the previous story. So basic on the density materials, if you can imagine, you as a king hand, right? And also you get asked from the king how to find the real king crown. So I want to you to make a group to discuss with your friend about how to find the real king crown with the explanation that I already discussed with you later on. Okay, and for after the discussion, you need to present it. So the key point for the presentation itself is how to find the real king crown. So if there is a material or equipment needed, it would be better to put it on your presentation. So the time allocation is 30 minutes. Is it clear?
Very clear, Miss.
Is there any
Super
question
clear, Miss.
that you need to clarify? Is it clear? All right, let's get started. I will divide it you with three group. Okay. So hello group one.
Hello, Miss.
Hello,
Miss.
Miss.
Are you done for discussion? What you get?
We're still discussing, Miss, actually.
Can you share what you got to me?
Sure, wait a second. Okay, Miss. We're still stuck.
Okay. So when you want to find a real crown in that era, there is no measurement for you to measure the mass of crown, because you know the gold, what do you think about the gold? Is it heavy or light or what?
I think gold expensive, Miss.
Expensive? So it's really
Yes.
expensive,
Yes.
but the king itself cannot find the real one, because yeah, the designer is so smart. So beside you can find with the physic the crown, you can measure the mass itself, right? The mass of the crown. So have you see gold? 1 gram
Oh,
of gold is
Yes,
expensive, right?
Miss.
Yes, Miss.
So
I think I
yes.
think I understand, guys.
So can you share your thought to your friend?
Uh, so because the gold is heavy, I think we should try to find the heaviest crown.
Yes, exactly. So we can find the heaviest one. So how to measure it? There is no there
Is
is
there any weight, Miss, during that era?
no.
No. Then how
No.
do we find?
So how you can find it besides with the scale? So here's the thing. So have you uh, seen the glass with the full of water full in your a cup of glass?
Yes.
Yes.
And when you put something on there, what will happen?
It overflow.
Full.
Yeah, so if you put the rock inside the cup with full of water, it will flow. But the excess of water, it will be different if you put the plastic inside there, right? It's could be different.
Yes.
Yes, Miss.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
Miss.
it yes, you have idea, Falin?
I still don't have any idea, Miss.
Oh, you still don't? All right. That's okay.
Miss, may I guess?
Yeah, sure.
Is it can we find the real crown by putting it inside the water so we can see the one that has water flow water excess. The
Yes.
one that has less water excess is the one that is real crown. Wait, what do I saying?
Yeah. You can use that kind of situation. So if you want to use via idea, so you can explain more what equipment and materials that you should do and the procedure, and then the conclusion how you to find the real crown with that case. Okay. Good luck. I will go back to main session.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, thank you. It's already 30 minutes. Now it's time for you to present what you got when the discussion with your group. So I will call the group one first. Okay, thank you for the all groups that already share the idea. It's really nice idea. So can we give applause to everybody here? It's good job, right? So your answer is pretty similar, but you choose the tools and equipment with different equipment and tools, but the the things is all the same. So the purpose is all the same. Okay, so I will explain more about what you got. Let me share my screen. Okay, so the story or the problem that you face before is actually faced also with the Archimedes. So Archimedes is it's a people in that era. So the Archimedes, it's yourself that must to find how to find the real king crown. And so the Archimedes itself find or get the idea based on the when he go take a bath in the bathtub. So when the bathtub is full with the water, so he goes into that. There is excess water, and then eureka. So he find out what is that. All right. And formula, as I already said to you before, the formula of density is rho equal to m per v, or mass per volume. So SI unit of density is kilogram per meter cubic. For convenience, we use gram per centimeter cubic for solid, gram per milliliter for the liquids, and gram per liter for gases. Density can be explained as the relationship between the mass of the substance and the volume it takes up. So in a qualitative terms, it shows how much heavy an object is at constant volume. Different substance have different density, which means for the same volume of different substance, weight will be different. So in that case, the weight of gold, the pure gold, and other crown materials have different weight. So the Archimedes found out with the water. He put the crown into a bowl with the full of water, and he observed which one have the more excess water. All right, and each substance has a specific density. Generally, the density of water, it's about 1 gram per cubic, is taken as a standard value for calculating the density of the substance. However, the SI unit of density is measured using the kilograms per cubic meters, or kilogram meter cubic, like this. Okay, and other units of density, it also has gram per milliliter, metric ton per cubic meter, kilogram per liter, megagram or metric ton per cubic meter, gram per cubic centimeter, and kilogram per cubic decimeter. Okay, here is the application of density in our daily life. So example are in pipe design. The pipe design, the picture here, it's the pipe. The design itself is using the density principle, and also shipbuilding, helium balloons, weight distribution in airplane, and the fact that ice can float on the water in the in our earth. And also the knowledge of density of the substance is help you in separation technique. If you want to separation something, the density itself can be used, the density principle can be used for you. For example, you want to see the density of the water and also the oil. So if you put the water and oil, it will be have two layer like this. So it happened because the difference of the density in oil and water is different. So when in oil tank in the ocean, then oil drops start to float on the water due to their less density in the water. So another well-known application of density is determining whether an object will float or in water or not. So the floating of ships and diving of submarines are due to their density difference. Okay. Is there any question from this until this? Is that clear enough for you?
Yes, Miss, it's clear.
Clear
Okay.
enough, Miss.
Okay. Thank you so much. And is there any question maybe? No? If you already get the point of this session, the density materials, you can share the thumbs up emoji so I can see who's already understand or not. Okay, thank you. So I can see that all understand about the density. Alhamdulillah. All right. So if there is no questions, there will be a quiz for this meeting. But don't worry, you can learn about density materials before. I will share this PPT on the Google Classroom, on your Google Classroom, and the quiz you can take. The due date is tonight. The deadline is tonight at 9 p.m. I will share also the quiz link in your Google Classroom. So is it clear about the instruction of quiz? Okay, thank you for nodding, Nabila. Okay. Okay, guys, that's all from today meeting. But I want to know what your thoughts about today's meeting. What's your opinion about today's meeting? So I will random pick your name. One student should be fine. Who's the lucky one? All right, Pauline, can you share your opinion about today's meeting, please?
So hi, Miss.
Yes, hi.
I'm very happy actually for today's meeting because I uh jadi tahu gitu, Miss.
Oh yeah, jadi
Tentang Archimedes, about the Archimedes one. So
okay.
thank you,
So
Miss, for the
uh-uh.
knowledge.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for the enthusiasm to enthusiasm also. Okay, so everyone agree with Valensa opinion? Maybe is there any opinion or thoughts, different thoughts with Valensa?
It's super fun, Miss, and I like the book very much.
Okay. I will share the
Yes,
book if
Miss,
you
the
want.
story is fun.
The story is fun, but make you confusing also, yeah. And that's all for today. Thank you for joining this class, today's meeting, and thank you for the excited and also the enjoy, even for your appreciate to today's learning. And thank you so much, everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
warahmatullahi
Thank you so
Waalaikumsalam
much,
wabarakatuh.
warahmatullahi
Miss.
See
wabarakatuh.
you
Thank
next
you,
week.
Miss.